I run New York.
What's going on, folks? Your boy Dutch KiB in the building.
It's your boy DJ Hardcore Flava up in the building. One half of the TMS podcast.
That's right, Main Stage Podcast.
Blah, blah.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? We here
Long time no see, brother.
long time no see. That's a fact, man. Last time was in March, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
February.
Rest in peace, Biggie.
You heard me?
You know, yeah, I hear you. Hey, what you said?
February.
It was February?
Think about it.
I thought it was March 9th.
What was going on then?
Yeah, we was in the YouTube studio.
You know what? You're right. No. You're 100% right. That was after February. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, we got people talking that shit already. They saying one person, I forgot the person's name. They said they gonna Geechee gonna kill Verb. Another person said Geechee 30. Oh man, we gonna talk. We gonna give our predictions. We gonna talk. We're gonna go through the matchups from bottom to the top. Bottom to the top.
Oh, the first one.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Make sure you share the broadcast. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Philo, salute, and don't be afraid to drop a prop. All right. Now,
That better? No, that's not better.
Nah, it's not better. Nah, it sounds like you
Went black, right?
like you about to play some slow jams, man. What's going on, man?
That shit
Some
was
Marvin Gaye and Luther Vandross. For NOME
True.
this weekend.
Just had to ask.
Tomorrow going down. You know what I'm saying? Let's start off with the first battle. The Ultimate Madness Finals. Ultimate Madness Finals. 25K on the line. Fonz versus Jada Nightwing. Who you got?
So you want me to set it off?
Yeah, man. Set it off, man.
I have no problem with that. I have in this one a good battle, but I like the hunger of the young man. And I like what he's been doing these past, I guess, his past 3 battles. I'm gonna go with Fonz, man, Cleveland. Even though I don't like nothing about Ohio, I hate the Browns. I hate the Cavaliers. I hate Ohio State. I hate the Bengals. But I'm gonna rock with Fonz, man. 2-1, second and third.
Man. All right. Oh, shoot. Shout out to Easy the Block Captain on the check-in. Salute, man. Salute. You know, he had a war with Fonz, man. Fonz and Jada Nightwing, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You know, I think I forgot who I had on the New Era podcast when we did the predictions, but
last Sunday?
Yeah, I forgot who I had.
You had Jada Nightwing. I remember each one of your predictions, Black Man.
Jada
and I'm gonna see if you're gonna switch them up on this one too.
Oh man. So you put me
the
on
one on
hot
Discord,
seat,
right, God?
man. Listen, man.
I see you sweating. the one on Discord, right, God? From the other day?
And the one on Discord, man.
Yeah, you had Jada Nightwing.
I had Jada Nightwing, and I'm gonna keep that same energy, man. I'm gonna keep that same energy. I think it's gonna be a close one, bro. Close. But I feel this comes down to consistency. I feel like I've yet to. I think Fonz, what he does, he punches in such a great volume in a short amount of time that it makes you feel like he's doing it all round. But at times, it takes a long time for him to heat up. But when he does heat up, though, it's a problem. And Fonz is my guy. You know what I'm saying? But Jada Nightwing, man. From start to finish, that boy can rap. And he can rap really well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he could rap better than Fonz. All that physical stuff, that cancels each other out because they both do it. You know, so it's going to get... I like that element, the aggression element. That's cool. But at the end of the day, it comes down to rapping. And I feel that... Go ahead.
No, go ahead, finish.
I feel like Jay does a better job at doing that. Even with both of them at times having issues with being clean on the execution, which is another thing that kind of cancel each other out. So you have the aggression.
You feel Fonz had more than one battle where he wasn't clean besides the Ace one in this tournament?
Yeah. I'm not saying he choked, but
Clean.
right. Yeah, I'm
Choppy.
not saying he choked or anything, but
I know you're saying
just
choppy.
a slight
Choppy.
stumble here and there. Same thing on Jada Nightwing's end, but I feel like Jada Nightwing was a little bit more cleaner on his side.
No,
You
what
feel
I
what I'm
was gonna
saying?
say is
Go
that
ahead.
I was gonna say one thing he can't do is take his foot off the gas like he did in the against Rubando at that. And I mean, I think he gave us a minute worth of material in the third round against Rubando.
That's a fact.
Jada
Oh, Blicky said they got to be 6 feet away.
Yeah,
So
I know. Each
that's a
battle.
fact. So the aggression, kind of like having that
Same
personal
thing.
space.
Still
You
the
know what I'm
same
saying?
thing.
Exact.
It doesn't change nothing. That's like your
No, no,
father
no,
yelling.
no.
I'm
What
gonna
I'm
tell you when
saying
it's
is,
no difference. We're 6 feet, 10 feet up beneath each other's face. If your father is yelling at you from the next room, you're still gonna feel it. You're still gonna feel that.
I feel what
So
you're saying.
it doesn't change how far apart they are.
Right. I get what you're saying. But even so, like, I felt like we was talking, like, even going before to my first point, even like you said, even if the gap was 2 feet away, 10 feet away, the physicality, they both do that. So it kind of cancels itself out. So at the end of the day, you still have to rap. You know what I'm saying? So I figure it like this, right? If they're standing on opposite ends of a pool table
Mm-hmm.
and they barking, who
Mm-hmm.
would win? You know what I'm saying?
It's the same thing. Yeah,
And the same
it's just
thing, I still
whoever got the better
got Jay
balls.
winning. I still got
All
Jay
right.
winning.
What rounds are you giving Jay?
I'm giving Jay the first,
That's the one I'm giving him, and only one.
and I'm giving Jay the second.
First and second.
The first and second.
Yeah, I got Fonz on that one too. Are you? Nah, never mind. Never mind. I know you don't want to place no wager on that jump ball.
Oh, we can. Oh, we
You need
can.
one of
Friendly, friendly,
you need one
friendly.
of these, brother. You need one of these, not that little paper
Look,
towel.
man. Listen, man. I feel like a pastor right now, preaching, brother. Like
See?
preaching my sermon, brother. Brother. You
Oh
feel
man.
me?
All right, so we
We
talk
could do
about
that
the
off.
wager at the end.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely, definitely, definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Next battle, Mike P versus the Saga. Now,
No, this is where it gets a little tricky at.
I'll go first. I've on record saying that I got Mike P winning 2-1.
That's what your prediction was on the other day.
Yes, it was. It was. I got Mike P
You remember
winning.
that one, huh?
Yeah, I definitely do. You can go check out my tirade. You know what I'm saying, on the Saga, my slight tirade. But it's my opinion. I feel I'm more inclined to pay attention more to what Mike P is saying than the Saga. I'm the way the Mike P raps.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Go ahead.
Repeat that last sentence you just said. You're more inclined. Say that last sentence again.
All right, let me paraphrase it.
No, don't paraphrase it. Repeat it. Don't paraphrase it.
I'm more inclined to hear what Mike P says.
No, you said listen. You're more inclined to listen
Listen.
to what Mike P says over Saga. Okay, continue.
Yeah. And I stand by that because I feel like Mike P has a better delivery than the Saga. But that's a whole nother conversation. But actually, no, it's not. It's still relevant to. Oh, my man got the cookies. Oh yeah, you got the munchie bag right there. That's the munchie. Boss man said Saga second and third. AJ Fly said Mike P 30 piece. Yeah, man, Mike P 2-1, man. I feel like we really undervalue Mike P as a rapper, and he's coming in.
Him? Nobody undervalues Mike.
Listen, I feel like every time he gets booked, he walks in there as an underdog. Every time he always has to have a chip on his shoulder because he always is looked at as the guy that I don't know why. Even in this battle, he's looked at as the guy that, okay, fine. The Saga has possibly the battle of the year so far. You feel what I'm saying?
Versus B Dot, right?
Versus B Dot. Rooftop Dot. You know what I'm saying? Battle of the year. They had a great message in there in the third round and things like that. And he's pretty much walking into that battle already facing the reputation of what the saga has done so far, and what the saga has done so far, I respect. I'm not going to take anything away from him. You understand? But I feel at times we forget what Mike P has done. You know what I'm saying? Up to this point. You know, and
nobody's forgotten. It's just that. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I feel like people forget. You know what I'm saying? And whether or not you feel, I know people are gonna say, like you're gonna probably say, I'm not trying to like predict what you're saying, but kind of am in a sense. But yeah, like the narrative is, oh, Mike P is not doing enough, or he can't do enough. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not there yet.
You say not doing enough, not battling enough, or not?
In terms of material, he hasn't shown levels. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he will definitely show levels on here, because he hasn't really have been given the opportunity to show levels on a big stage since he done so versus Twerk. You already remember that, the butterfly effect. You know what I'm saying? Come on, like
Mike P.
Yeah, Mike P. Mike P. You know what I'm saying? So I really think this is gonna be Mike P. Another breakout performance from Mike P. 2-1. Your go, sir.
Okay, first of all, I just want to say this is my opinion. I believe this will be the battle of the night. You know what I mean? And I was gonna say, well, I'll talk about that when we get to that point. But I believe this will be the battle of the night. I've been saying that ever since day one. The reason why I say this will be the battle of the night because I think it was volume 2 when Iron Solomon battled Rum Nitty.
That was volume 1.
Volume 1.
Yeah.
When that match was booked, I was like, what in the world is going on? Who, where, and why did this one come from? I don't think this is, you know what I mean? But that was for that battle. I'm talking about the Rum and Iron. And you remember the outcome, and you do remember the outcome of it. A very good, like this. You could call it a classic.
I say that. It's a classic.
You go back and watch it a day a week. Every day.
It ages very
every
well.
week for one day, yes. One day out of every week, you can go back and watch that battle. I believe this is going to be the same type of battle, but I believe Saga, plus he represents Queens, you know what I mean? And at the same time, I ain't going against the home team, but the boy hungry, man, and he been showing signs of being a beast right now, and he's in his bag, man. He's in his zone right now, so I got to take Saga 2-1. Give him the first and the third. You know what I mean? And it's a lot to talk about. And with them being however far they got to be apart, it's going to help Saga in this battle. Because Mike P, that'll diminish some of Mike P powers. But like this, his heavy talking, not being up in his face, is going to be diminished. His power will be diminished because of that particular reason.
All right, so due to the distance, do you feel like, well, actually, we just put it out there. Do you feel like Saga is a better battle rapper, or not battle rapper? Pardon me. Do you feel like raps better? Does he rap better than Mike P?
Yep. To me, yep. To me, my opinion. And I think Mike P just is more wittier, and he's more comedy, more funnier at the same time too. But when it comes to making a person go, whew, I think Saga's that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Saga's the one that's going to have that. I'm giving him the. I'm gonna give Saga the third and the second.
Third and second.
I give Michael a round.
I got Mike winning. I got Mike winning possibly the second. I got possibly the second and third. I feel like the first is gonna be.
I just gave Saga those rounds. Those the 2 rounds I just gave to Saga.
I feel like there's gonna be some. I feel like at time. I feel like the second round and third. Yeah. I got Mike taking the second, and I got Mike edging the third. Edging the third. It's gonna be close.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Got you. Yeah. Blicky said wager. Oh yeah, we gonna me and Hardcore might just wager on this 2-2, man. I think going down the line, we might differ on most of these battles. Over around at least. Oh, my man had to get the water. I said you had to get the water.
Had to get the water, you know what I mean? With my water, with my water. Don't talk it through my rounds.
Let me get 2 waters to the station.
Freaking it's pouring outside too.
Oh man, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, man. Tropical storm. They got a tropical storm. Yeah, it just hit. Yeah, tropical storm Faye.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I got my. Oh yeah, we're gonna wager too. You know, so you might wager on this too.
Okay, I'm with it.
I'm with it. I think this might be it. This might be the last one.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Last battle on the card. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I'm with it.
All right. Next battle. We're gonna skip over that one because
let's don't skip over it. Let's talk about it real quick, even though we ain't got it. This is in and out. All right.
Well, first and foremost, next battle is John the Don versus Ill Will. First and foremost, hope John, you know what I mean, gets better. You know what I'm saying? Rest up, brother. You know what I'm saying? He's falling ill. I think he's.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't test positive for COVID though.
Okay, he didn't. Okay, he didn't test positive for COVID, but he's not feeling well. But we hope that he recovers and he gets back to it. You know what I'm saying? Rest up, health up, all that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think they're gonna do? We'll see that on Summer Madness.
Ooh, John the Don versus Ill Will on Summer Madness. Ooh,
that could be anywhere.
I like that. I like that battle. And when this was announced, I was like, ooh,
2 killers. It's like 2 pit bulls. Man, separate y'all suckers. So yeah, but
yeah, it's like I don't want to put them on that type of pedestal, but it's kind of like 2 different styles. It's like the Drunken Master versus Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying? It's like, with the Drunken Master, you don't know how he's going to attack you because it's so unorthodox. You don't know where. And then, Bruce Lee is just Bruce Lee, just straight to you. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying JJDD, my bad. You're saying John is Bruce Lee, and Ill Will is the Drunken Master.
The Drunken Master, son.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Drunken Master, because Ill Will is so unorthodox, B. And the thing about Ill Will, though, is that he got to be motivated. And I feel like John is that type of motivation because he knows that he cannot slack against John because he knows that every round John is coming to annihilate. You know what I'm saying? Annihilate. You know what I'm saying? So,
but here's what. Can I tell you who I would have had in that battle? Just even though it's not going. All right, me personally, I had John because of the fact you ever heard of this guy named 40 Cal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the reason why you're hearing about him so much right now is because of the fact that Ill Will let him live. Yeah, Ill Will was supposed to put his body bag in a body bag, then put it in another body bag and throw it in the river, and we would not have heard of 40 Cal all this coronavirus time. You see what I'm saying? So Ill Will didn't get the job done, and I believe John would have got the job done on Will. So that's just my opinion.
Blicky, man, damn, this thing just
missed the comment.
Disappeared. Yeah, I missed the comment, Blicky, man. My fault, but I think he was talking about John and Ill Will. I feel who I had winning. I think I had Ill Will winning. This battle.
Oh, with on the Discord over there?
Yeah.
You did.
I feel like Ill Will has more intangibles than. Yeah, I feel like he has more of an arsenal. They better. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, before we cut you off, Blicky said Ill Will is more well-rounded. He can be funny. John doesn't use comedy. Good point, Blicky. Good point. All right, what you gonna say, Hardcore? Go ahead.
Do you not go by what they did in their last battle fight? Do you not go by that? For anybody, this goes for any battle guy. Do you not judge by what they did in their last
What they've done?
performance?
Sure.
No,
And
no, no. Do you judge off of that? Is what I'm saying to you. Because to me, it doesn't seem that way. All your picks that I be hearing, I be like, what? Wait a minute. What did he just do in his last? Basically, what I'm saying is how you got Mike P. I ain't gonna say how you got Mike P on the Saga, but what the Saga just do to a guy that's very good too. What did he just?
B dot. Yeah,
Yes. What did he just do?
Very.
Hold on. Before you go there, now what was Mike P. last one? What was his last battle that you're judging us over? Danny Myers, Tay Rock. What are you judging his last performance off for you to give him that battle? That's what I'm saying.
Danny Myers, because I remember. All right, so Danny, I think he did very well against Danny. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take away it's debatable. You could arguably say that. You could arguably say that Danny won, but for the simple fact that we're talking about the whole entire battle, you could say Mike P won 2-1. You feel what I'm saying?
Which goes back to me saying,
go ahead.
are you judging? Do you judge off their last performances? No, you just go by what you know.
What I know is part of what I know is their past performances. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I respect.
Why are you not judging? I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. I respect.
Okay.
Saga and what he has done to this point.
Right.
But for
me,
the
reason I brought that whole thing up is because of the Get Back and Genesis was the same exact day. Both of them won, but one just did what the other one was supposed to do too.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why I said this guy is out here talking crazy because he didn't get it. He didn't get put in the body bag. He didn't get up out of here. And that's willful. You see what I'm saying?
That's absolutely true.
And I'm also going to say this: the guy that the guy that did win 3-zip made that guy, his whole equilibrium is messed up now because he just fumbling and bumbling all over the place recently. You know what I'm saying? So. You understand what I'm saying? Like he messed up that guy pretty bad, where he hasn't fully recovered yet. I'm not going to say no names, but that's what happened.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Are you going based off? Are you making your picks based off of these people' last performances? Or are you just like, you know what? I like this guy. I'm going with that person.
I see what you're saying.
And that's why I also picked Fonz because of, like I said, the guy took his foot off the gas in that third round, and you know what I mean. And the only reason Fonz was the way he was because of the situation that had happened, and it took him out of his focus and zone.
I mean, it's a combination of things. Like for example, we're not going to forget what. All right, John has been cooking. Don't get me wrong. John has been cooking.
Chef Boyardee.
Yes, he has. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, John hasn't faced just recently, he hasn't faced a person as well-rounded as an Ill Will. Usually he faced somebody that is great or really good at one thing. And usually John is the more experienced.
Isn't that well-rounded? Oh, Red is not well-rounded?
Mm-mm. He can rap really well.
Hollow's not well-rounded? Geechee's not well-rounded?
I don't say Geechee's not well-rounded.
Hollow's not well-rounded?
Hollow is...
Question. When you say well-rounded, what do you mean? Got all of the everything? Got a little bit of everything?
I feel like at this point in his career, Hollow does not do...
Hollow's not good enough. When you say well-rounded, what do you do? What is your definition of that?
A person that can do multiple things in battle rap. He can be funny. He can freestyle. He can punch. He can scheme. Do a lot of things. I feel like Hollow is past his prime. So yeah, I feel like that battle should have been done a while ago. So that's how I feel like, even though Hollow did good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Hollow passed his prime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ill Will will be John's biggest test to date. You know
what about vice versa?
Exactly. Thank you. Yes.
No, I'm actually. Would that be also Will's?
Yes.
You
Yes.
think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right now, of
Hmm.
course. Of course. Of course. I would say his biggest fight, not his biggest fight, but his most
Battle.
recent fight, you know what I'm saying, or his best fight to date was his Av battle. Like that
Ill
was
Will.
huh?
Ill Will.
Yeah.
Did they ever drop that yet?
Yeah, it's on the app. That was
That's the,
a really good battle. A really good battle.
that's a debatable battle too.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But that's an ill will that's motivated. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is an ill will that'll show up versus John. You know, I feel like this is gonna be a good battle, a really good battle. You know, but I will say this: in order for Ill Will to win, he really has to. He can't let his foot off the gas at all, at all. He can't. He can't. Not against John. Not against John, because I respect John and what he does. So if he lets his foot off the gas, he's gonna lose the battle. He's gonna lose
Let
it.
his foot off the gas against Cassidy. I mean, my bad. Against
Against
40.
40. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He didn't respect. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. That was a check. He didn't look at it as an opportunity to, close the coffin. It was like,
Oh,
it was a check, man. It
let
was
me
a
just
check and a
battle.
look. It was a check and a
Well,
look, man.
well, if you watched, remember the face-offs, it wasn't what you're saying. No, it wasn't that though. In the face-offs,
They're there to do their job. Their job is to sell the battle. They're not going to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? What wrestler and what battle rapper is going to really tell the truth and say, yeah, man, I'm here for the money, man. I ain't really. Now they're going to sell the fight. Now, whatever they say afterwards is whatever. You know what I'm saying? But
40
when
Cal
they
kind of was saying he was there for the check though.
who 40?
In the face-offs. Yep.
Oh, he had to make himself look good.
But he didn't. That's
Saying you there for the check is saying that I don't care about Ill Will.
the official
Now,
rap, my opponent.
if you just returning, you know what I'm saying, to battle rap, saying that I don't care about, you're pretty much downplaying and diminishing what he has done, which is you know what I'm saying, it's slick in a way, you know what I'm saying, but he actually backed it up in a sense because he was actually one of the better rappers that
Come back and
returned from the industry to the battle rap circle. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the better ones. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
all in all, yo, I got Ill Will. We were in for a good battle. I wish, you know what I'm saying, this could, you know what I mean, just happen, but I just hope everybody's, you know what I mean, staying safe.
Yep.
And getting healthy, you know.
Yep. But we'll get that down the line, man.
Yeah, we will.
It's gonna still be a classic.
Exactly.
No matter when we get it.
Right. Next battle, Geechee Gotti and Averb.
You know what? This is where it gets tricky. Yep. Shout out to my man Spiff. I'm gonna say me first or you?
You, because I did last time.
Quiet down. I'm gonna just come straight out. Geechee Gotti 2-1, possibly 3-0, because Verb has no cares on this battle, not a one. And I see no one picking Geechee Gotti. I'm bugging out. I'm like, what in the world is wrong with everybody and their mama? That goes back to me saying once again, how are y'all judging battles? Did you not see what the man just did in his last? Let me see. His last one was debatable, him and Chilla. But before that, did you not just see? I mean, I'm confused, man. I don't know how people do their picking and deciding, man. You know what I mean? If you're cooking, they booking, and this man has been cooking. This man has been cooking. And how do you go against the grain, man? How? I can't. I did that one time, and I'm never doing that again because the person I went against 3-zip my pick. I'm never ever doing that again. So, yeah, Geechee Gotti 2-1, possibly 3-0. And if it's a 2-1, you're gonna take the second and the third.
All right. Other than Saga, Geechee is in runnings for the quarantine MVP.
Other than Saga, you said?
Other than Saga. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't give it
Why
to
not?
Dot, huh?
No, go ahead. You can't give it to B Dot.
I can't give it to B Dot because he only had 2 per se.
Well, okay.
Even
What
those
I was
2
gonna say is,
quality ones.
why
But
not
for the
rum
most
then?
part, yeah, for the most part, since we started from the quarantine battles to the
Why?
rooftop battles,
So why not rum then?
huh?
Why not rum then?
Besides the B Dot battle, who he has battled. Wait,
Um,
he battled somebody else besides B
EK, was
Dot.
it EK?
Yeah, he
EK?
battled EK, but I'm talking about from the video battles to now.
But the one rounders don't count. We're not doing one round.
Uh,
One round.
no.
Get
I
them out of
count
here.
no for this argument. I do because
So
he's
hold on.
provided
So
content.
you count Mike P versus Tay Rock is what you're telling me.
But we're not talking about Mike P versus
I
Tay Rock. We're
understand
talking
that.
about Saga
Right.
and
You're 100% right.
Geechee.
And who's Saga battling?
Mike P.
Right. I just said, so you're counting Mike P versus Tay Rock as a battle this year, officially. Yes,
Yeah, in terms of content. Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks.
No,
Nobody.
for my argument, what I'm saying is that Geechee has been providing us content on a high level alongside Saga, is what I'm saying.
Saga only had like 2 though.
Huh?
Saga only had like 2 quarantine battles though.
And then he had a couple of rooftop battles.
No, what's his couple? He only had B Dot. Go ahead.
With B Dot, Cortez, and
Cortez one. I didn't see that one. That's the one that. Okay, that's the one when Cortez went crazy in the third.
Exactly.
Okay, I missed
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying this. So he's been cooking for
was there a twerk battle too, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, you could add yes, the twerk battle as well.
And that was a 1 rounder?
Yes. The twerk battle and the Arsenal battle, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't see that one. That's the one I missed too.
Yeah, the Arsenal battle too. So so I say that to say this, man. Geechee has been working nonstop, providing us with quality work, quality material. You know what I'm saying?
He's West Central, you heard?
Yes, he is.
Not us Central. He's West Central because he's from
West
the
Central.
West.
He's from the West, holding down the West immensely. You know what I'm saying? The leader of the West movement right now. I say that to say this. I got Geechee winning same way you do, 2-1, possibly 30. I don't really see Averb saying anything.
Can I say one thing? You changed your pick on that one from Sunday.
I had Averb winning?
Yes, you did, brother.
I didn't have Verb winning.
All right.
No.
All right. Did y'all drop that yet?
Yeah.
Go back and listen to it then. I'm telling you. Yes, you did.
I had Verb beating Geechee?
I'll tell you. I remember each one of your picks, bro. Yeah. And then you gave a reason why and all that. I was like, that's why I said nobody's picking Geechee. What's going on with the world today? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I see you came. You know what it was? It was probably too early in the day that day when you was making your decisions. Right now, you're more woke up. I mean, you had your coffee fully today, and your brain cells are working now, so you're back to normal.
I gotta watch that back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Blicky said I look disgusted.
Because you are.
I am. How could I?
Yeah. Go back and listen.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I sobered up, man. Oh man,
you had a hard day that day before. Yeah,
listen, I can't see Averb winning this battle. Listen, let me not say that.
He doesn't care about winning. You know that, right?
I cannot see this Averb winning.
Wait, let me say this.
I feel like
this. What if he do win? Then he can say he beat Lux, he beat Mook, and he beat y'all up and coming top dog that he told you that he would do. Ooh.
He can arguably go ahead and say I had classics all over the United States. In West Coast, I beat the best guy in the West Coast in the West. You know what I'm saying? I beat you.
If he wins, right.
If he wins. You know what I'm saying? I
went to New York and battled.
Went to battle. Beat what you call it. Had a fight with Lux in the South.
Down south. Mm-hmm.
And in the Midwest, in his hometown, he provided us with a classic versus Hitman. So
get that 20-year-old battle out of here, man.
Hey man, still stands the test of time, man. You know what I'm saying?
It,
That's old school verb though. That's
it
old school verb, not vegan verb, man.
now,
Vegan verb, man, I don't know what's going on with vegan verb, man.
now, if we get
Tell him to eat some Roscoe chicken and waffles, man, before he gets to this battle, man.
or at least In-N-Out Burger, but
Yeah.
if we get the ill will, I mean the hollow, the hitman verb, then it might be a
Hitman
problem.
verb, man. Hitman verb. Even give me even the good verb. The Roman candles. This.
He lost that battle though.
Yeah, but he was in New York and it was one of his better showings. I ain't gonna lie. Like in New York, I'm talking about just in New York.
I'll take a Charlie Clips verb or against Geechee tomorrow. Man.
You feel me? Like this is just.
But we won't get that.
We won't, man, and that's a sad part.
Because I'm telling you, he doesn't care about winning. He just can't. He gonna go in there rapidy, all of that. Come on, man. I don't want to hear none of that rapidy stuff. Just get at you, guy. His last match, he lost 3-0, right?
Against DNA?
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah,
AJ Fly said it's ironic how Verb ain't doing it no more. Yo, and it's crazy because like in that battle,
he said it's ironic what?
How Verb ain't doing it no more. Like he lost it.
Oh, okay. Yep. That killer instinct, right?
Yeah, just like he just goes in there and just starts whispering like a shaman on a mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's
where? What's a shaman?
A shaman,
like a roll of tissue, shaman?
No, not Charmin, Charmin. Like a wise man on the top of the mountain. Like when you ask, like you know how like they have some like stories or like I forgot what. Yeah, long story short, it's like when you go to the top of the mountain and you ask the sage or the wise man, what's the key to life, or you know what I'm saying, what's the meaning of life? That's Verb. He's on a mountain and you go to see him.
He's not on the mountain. He's on the island.
He's on the island.
That's Island God.
Island God. Yeah.
And you forgot about that, right?
Because when I land, God.
Ooh, come on, don't be giving Geechee no balls, man. Chill. He got all his rounds ready already.
That's Verb shit. He's Verb love to say that. When I land, God. You know, listen, I don't want to hear the Okinawa glow. I don't need to hear that, man. I just want Verb to rap, man. I don't want to hear the 5-headed monsters and stuff.
He did the Wakanda bar already. Is this your king? He did that already, right?
Yeah.
Against Lux, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He sure did, man. I don't want to hear none of that, man. I will say this though, Verb is a very imaginative person. You know what I'm saying? He watches a lot of science fiction movies. He watches a lot of he reads a lot of mythology books, you know what I'm saying? Cause man, his description of lyrical monsters and stuff like that, like come on, man.
They are pretty horrible, right?
It's pretty bad.
I got a question about I got a question about the Mike P and Saga battle.
Go ahead.
All right, I forgot to ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
2 questions, as a matter of fact. 1, what angle can Mike P take that hasn't already been said 1,000 times against Saga? 2, how can Mike P? Okay, let me word this right. But 1, can you answer that one first?
What angle can Saga? What angle Mike P can take to beat Saga?
No, that's not what I said. What angle can Mike P use or say that hasn't already been used 1,000 times against Saga?
I don't know. I'm not a battle rapper.
Because what are you going to talk about? Beating off? How many times have you not heard that? How many times have you heard that? 1,000. Right. Anyway, and number 2, you said you feel you can relate more to Mike P.
But wait. Let's be clear. Mike P. I hate going to the cliche. But Mike P took an angle versus Danny that was never used. He didn't use it.
Notice what you said. Go ahead. That's never been used.
Right. But everybody, listen to what I'm saying. Everybody pretty much exhausted every angle versus Danny to that point, and Mike P was able to discover one ever since using Danny's own slogan or one of his special moves or signature moves against him. You understand?
What, parallel universe?
Yeah, to pretty much tie everything into it. Tie everything to it at the end. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will say this though, it's gonna be tough to find an angle that no one has used
Against
to this point
Saga.
against Saga.
And the other question I wanted to ask you is, you said you can feel or relate more to Mike P bars than the Saga. That's what you said.
Yes.
That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess to each his own, because in my opinion, it's like
just to clarify it or go even further. I like the way Mike P writes and delivers better than the Saga.
Okay. Yeah. Question: when Ill Will did the that was about 6 or 7 moves. Who was that against?
Damn, what was it against?
Was that Twerk? Right, that was Twerk. Because I just recently watched that battle the other day. In the second round, he messed up.
That was Twerk.
I think it was Twerk. Because I was like, did he do that against Mike P? But I think it was Twerk because I just recently saw that battle the other day.
Blicky said it was either Twerk or Daylight.
You know what? I didn't watch the Daylight battle, so it had. You know what?
Or was it Briz? He said.
That's what it was. That's Briz? Exactly what it was. Yep. That's exactly. Well, Twerk or Briz.
Twerk or Briz. I think it was Briz.
It was whoever he messed up in the second round. Briz. Yeah, that's what it was, Blicky. Thank you, Blicky. Yeah, because I say that to say he should have said that for Mike P or used that against Mike P. But back to the battle at hand.
I
have him 2-1, possibly 3-0. Geechee, sorry.
Geechee. All right. Let's move on.
We ain't coming up here.
Huh? I said Geechee. I said Geechee 2-1, possibly 30.
So you got 2 different picks. What a creep.
I'm gonna go back and watch this, man. I can't. I'm upset. Like what? Shit. All right. Next battle, Daylight versus Tay Rock. I'll go first.
That's light.
I heard Mozzie said Rock with the upset. Akedo going back and saying that.
So for him to say Rock with the upset, is Rock the underdog? Is Rock considered the underdog? For real?
Yes. Right, because first of all, right, this is gonna be in a room that is pretty much powered for writers or people that can really rap, right? Okay. In the past, we're not gonna lie, Rock has said some Reggie on that stage. And he never has been in a small.
Let me ask you a question.
Let me finish. Let me say.
No, sticking to the Reggie part, right? Real quick. Then go back.
He has said a lot of Reggie in the past.
All right. It's a yes or no question. Then you could continue.
Go ahead.
So was his Reggie backed by the fans' gas real quick though?
Yes.
That would help us. Okay, that's it. Go ahead.
Yes,
continue.
It was.
Continue. That's all I want.
Yes, it was. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Rock has shown us he can be great he's good in a small room. Yes, he has. You know what I'm saying?
What small room has he been in? What do you mean? How?
You know how people they listen. They go back to the files, man.
What small room has he been in? Tell me.
Listen, they reached
no volume yet.
Listen. They reached in this. Listen, they reached in the file cabinet, right? And they grabbed a dusty VHS tape, and they said, "Yo, remember K-Shine? Yo, remember Charlie Clips the first time?" I'm like, man, if you don't get the
oh, they went to the 25-year-old battles?
Bro, they dusted off the DVDs, bro. They dusted off the DVDs,
Not the DVDs
and said, hey, remember this? Listen, man. Man, look. Point is this, right? Rock is amazing with a crowd behind him, but at this point right now, if you place him in a room and you tell him to rap really well, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he can do well enough to
Oh,
beat a person of Daylight's caliber.
he does have a small room up to date, but it was
Glue
the app.
Easy?
The app. No, the app joint. Was it Glue Easy?
Glue Easy.
The one in Queens?
No. He's never been
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
Smack
one.
volume.
No, not the volume.
The one in Florida.
No,
It was after Smack volume.
no, you're not hearing me.
Go ahead.
He battled the week he battled T-Rex.
Who battled T-Rex?
Rock. He had the one round against T-Rex.
Oh, you
2
talking
days
about
before
Battle
that.
Academy?
No, that was his one rounder, but like two or 3 days before, they had the small room in Queens against somebody, man. That's why it was a one rounder against Rex, because he had the 3 round on the URLs. It was the app battle, the update. What was it called? The update, the app.
Somebody
the first
said Shotgun.
Shotgun Shug. That was it.
It was Shotgun Shug? Yo, I
And
never
this,
watched that battle, B. I never watched that rematch.
I don't. That was it. That was his only small room battle. They had, remember in Queens they had it?
Yeah,
Because
you're right. You're right.
Big
You're
T
right. You're
battled
right. That was
Danny.
when
Big
the
T
Saga
battled
battle
Danny.
Cortez, right?
Saga.
No, not Saga battle Cortez. No. Saga battle Nitty.
I know Nitty was on there. Yep.
That was
And
when
Nitty
Saga
lost.
battle Nitty.
He
Yeah.
lost. And Big T battled Danny Myers. Yep.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
But that was his only small room he did.
Man.
Because I didn't see the glue one. I forgot about the glue one.
The rematch was on the app. I did not watch that battle.
That was the first app one battle. That was the first one. But that's his first small room that he did. He did no volumes yet.
Yeah, then I remember the first one. I didn't watch the second one. I'll be honest with you. I was like, I'm good.
Oh, the first
like I hate forcing myself to watch battles just for the sake of argument. I hate those battles, yo. It's like, damn.
See, but I'm gonna tell you what, those are the ones you got to watch, because that's where the opponents will watch, and you'd be like, what is he talking about? And then you'd be like, oh man, that's the one I missed. That's where Daylight gonna get some points from. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Hunger Games Ed. You know what I'm saying?
He
said 6 foot distance favors Daylight.
I think the 6 foot distance favors all the spitters.
Absolutely.
Punchers and all. Shout out to Fonz. But the 6 foot distance for that one is going to favor both of them, because like I said, one is yelling at you like he your pops, and then the other one is just spitting bars at you.
The thing about this though, right? Like Rock can, how can I put this, y'all? Fuck it, we gonna say it. Daylight can pretty much do almost as much as what Rock does in terms of yelling, energy, all that great shit. You know what I'm saying?
You said Daylight can do almost
what Rock does.
Pretty much what Rock does,
yes.
But not vice versa.
Exactly. That's why I got Daylight winning, arguably 2-1. I feel like Rock is gonna have a round where he's gonna really snap, and that energy. Like it's one of those. It's one of those. It's like one of those quarters where you just catch on fire, and you know what I'm saying, and you just fizz it out in the fourth quarter. That's one of those rounds. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's gonna have one of those rounds. But for the most part, if we're talking about a person that is just snapping ball wise to the point you're like, please slow down, sir, slow down. I think it's Daylight. You know what I'm saying? Plus, like I said before, there's no crowd. There's only one person that they're allowed to bring inside. And then everybody else is just staff.
Mm-hmm. And then when the battle's over, them and their +1 leave.
Exactly.
But,
exactly.
So you got.
I got Daylight 2-1.
Want me to give my pick now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. This is a goodie.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm worried about is what Daylight are we gonna get, man? You never got to question yourself on what Rock you're gonna get. True or false?
That's very true. But I ask you a question, right?
Go ahead.
When was the last time we got a Daylight that brought an antic to the ring, or did an antic on stage?
Brung one?
Yeah, did an antic. Yeah, when the last time Daylight did an antic on stage?
It's been a long while. It's been over a few years, maybe a couple of years. But not even talking about that. Forget the antics part. I'm just talking about what. Forget the antic part. I'm just talking about what daylight are we going to get, because he didn't bring no antics against Mickey Fax, and it was a horrible daylight. But we expected a way better daylight.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago, a year ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it gotta be like, yeah, so roughly about, I would say 2 or 3 years ago.
About 2018. All I'm saying is that what daylight are we going to get, man? This is his.
What Rock
Was the last? No, his last URL was Michael P, right?
Yes.
And was that a small room?
You could say mid-size room. Born Legacy was a mid-size
Oh,
room.
BL. Okay. Yeah. And what was his outcome on that one? What was the outcome on that one? My bad. For daylight, was he on a winning or losing in your opinion?
Man,
This is last URL battle.
you can arguably say it's a close battle to me. Thinking back, man, you could arguably say he won. No, you could arguably say he won.
You can arguably say that daylight won, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm just gonna say I don't know what daylight we're gonna get. What daylight did we get for that battle?
We got a daylight that rapped.
Okay. No antics and none of that.
None of that.
Straight bars.
Straight bars.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do in this one is
okay.
I'm gonna say that Rock is in for a fight, because you just saw what happened in the 2-rounder his last battle.
Not to mention one more thing I want to throw in here, right?
You heard me? Go ahead.
What you said? Go ahead. No,
I said,
finish your point first.
I said you saw what just happened to him in the 2-rounder in the quarantine battle, and it was no crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So what just happened, right?
You talking about Rock?
Yeah, and it's so many. Yes, I am against T-Top.
Yeah, it was bad.
And there's so many angles that they can go with, man, right now, man.
Even Mike P. Even with versus Mike P was bad. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he
beat Mike P. He beat Mike P. Tay Rock beat Mike P in that. He definitely beat Mike T and he beat Big T. Yep, he beat Big. All the 1-letter guys with their last name with the 1 letters, he beat them. Mike P and Big T, he beat them, but he lost to Tay Rock. But he lost to T-Top. But one thing I will say about this one, so many angles that, and it's 3 rounds, so many angles that
they not gonna take an angle. I don't think Light gonna even go there. I don't think Light gonna go there.
See, the thing is about his angles, he doesn't stress it out, but he'll get to it real quick in the bar, and it'll just be mixed up like a pot of gumbo real quick, and he doesn't need. I'm okay. I say all that to say, I got Tay Rock, man. 2-1.
Tay Rock 2-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to K-Dos.
One thing he can't say or do, I does this. He can't do none of the. Boy, you better act like you knows. He can't do none of his ad libs.
Yeah, because you sound like a crazy person. He'll sound like one of those guys that's walking down the street with a Bluetooth. Matter of fact, with no Bluetooth.
With no Bluetooth. Just talk.
Bluetooth. He's walking down the street with no Bluetooth.
Just talking.
That's Light.
He can't. You better act like you know. Yeah, that happened to me one time.
No, who was you talking to?
Yeah, he can't do none of that. So that's where he's gonna. This is what's gonna make him look normal now. But I'm gonna pick him. I'm gonna go with him 2-1.
Not to mention that
first and second.
Not to mention that, I believe I seen this on the Kato show. Shout out to Katos. He was on there with Mickey Fax, and he brought up a good point. Beloved is on this card. Daylight wants to battle Beloved.
JC wants to battle Beloved too, but yeah.
Right. But they're on the same card.
So he has to show Beloved something.
I feel like Daylight is pretty much doing the Jordan thing where it's like, you know what? I'm not even battling Tay Rock. I'm better than Loaded Lux. I
Not,
want to make sure.
are you
I
now?
want to make sure that I have the better performance. I want to make sure that when it's all said and done, I rap 3 rounds better than Beloved. Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, after NOME 10, they're gonna look back and say, who had a better, you know what I'm saying? Who had a better outing? And if I can up the ante, you know what I'm saying, coming out of that event, NOME 10, better than Lux. Oh, bragging
Now,
rights
how you just
going
said that?
into that battle. Ooh.
How you just said that? Now you see how I pick Rock 2-1.
Uh-huh.
What if at the end of the day, that's the outcome, and then Lux go, you know what? I don't even want daylight no more. Give me Rock. What we talking about now?
I don't think so. Because at the end of the, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There could be. There is a chance.
You don't think so?
There's a chance that Rock can upset Daylight, but at the end of the day, nobody even is talking about Lux and Rock.
Which
Everybody
goes back
is
to what
talking
my
about,
question. I said, yeah, because it's out there in the atmosphere. But what I'm saying is that, like, Rock can bring it up in the middle of a battle. I mean, he could bring it up in the bar, whatever have you, and say something as to where he get Lux's attention. And then if he beats him, clearly, at the end of the day, Lux might go, you know what? I don't want to battle Daylight no more. He didn't prove nothing to me. Give me Rock now. That's what I'm saying. That's
Lux
what
Lux can go ahead and request for Rock, no problem. But even if that happens, the narrative is still there, where it's like everybody still wants to see Daylight versus Lux. You understand? Even before and after this battle, people are still going to want to see Light versus Lux.
No. Depending on the outcome tomorrow will be if they still want to see it or not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No matter what. Because
Depending
of the
on the
simple
outcome,
fact that
no matter what. It's no matter what. If he goes in there and
if you
up,
put a poll, I guarantee you, I even tag you on Twitter. If
after
you put
that
a poll and say, would you want to see Light versus Lux, regardless of what happens in this battle, in terms of just pure rapping, if he has no antics, whatever the case may be, do you still want to see Light versus Lux?
And you're not going to put Tay-Rock versus Lux in the poll?
Nobody wants to see Tay-Rock versus Lux.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
Caffeine. Let me call it Caffeine. Do you want to see Tay-Rock versus Lux? Do you want to see Tay-Rock versus Lux?
This is a question you got to ask after tomorrow's battle is what I'm trying to tell you.
We gotta know.
I see it, but what? He's got 2 no's.
No. We got 1 yes.
What I'm trying to tell you is that after tomorrow's battle, then I think you should ask that.
We got 1. All right. Do you want to see Tay-Rock versus Lux even after NOME? That's a better question.
No, not even
after. People want to see Tay-Rock versus Mook. I see a Tay-Rock versus Mook.
Yeah, Mook talked about that the other day. Yeah, I want to see that too.
I'd rather see that versus Tay-Rock versus Lux.
See, but what I'm saying is that if Rock does what he's supposed to do tomorrow, at the end of the day, Lux might go, I don't want to battle Daylight next. Give me Rock. That's what
what did Lux usually say? He's for the people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if the people want to see Lux versus Daylight versus, or if the people prefer to see Light and Lux over Rock and Lux, Lux is gonna go with the people.
Which goes back to me saying, if the man goes in there and funks it up tomorrow, batted in the funky bathroom, one of them subway station bathrooms, who wants to see that? Lux is a smart man. He'd be like, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. He might shock the world and go like, you know what? I'm good on that Lux battle. Give me JC instead. And I'm like, that's gonna shock the world.
That will shock a lot of people if he.
Which is why I'm saying, if Rock does what he's supposed to do tomorrow, I would rather see. I hope Lux say, give me Tay-Rock, man. Give me Tay-Rock next.
We're gonna see.
That's why I said that battle right there is an important one. All right, here's the question for that one: who has to win?
Truth be told, Rock has to win.
Why?
Rock hasn't been rocking a long time.
Why doesn't Daylight have to win? I feel Daylight has to win in order to get that Lux.
Because we know Daylight can rap.
No, I gave you the reason why I think he should win. I think he has to win because of the fact that in order to get that Lux battle, he really has to show out in this battle. Because, Their battle right now, Lux and Daylight would have been better in this setting right here between them two.
We're gonna see. This is a very interesting battle because both of them actually has a lot at stake. You know what I'm saying? You know,
But
if
but
Rock wins, if
has to win.
Rock wins decisively, then it moves him that much closer to that Mook battle.
The Mook battle is already. Mook is already with it. It's not even though if like this, if Rock gets 0-3 tomorrow, Mook is already with that. He already said he'll battle Tay Rock. He said he'll take Briz. He said he'll take Tay Rock. He said
but it's the same, pretty much kind of like how you said for Light. You know what I'm saying? In
no.
terms of Rock.
No. This is the new Mook because Mook already had said other things before, but this is from Wednesday night. He said this. He said he'll take Briz. You know what I mean? He said he'll take Hollow now. He said he'll take Tay Rock, and it was one more person. Oh, not Shine. Who was the fourth person?
Well, depending. Let me ask. Now the question is, okay, he says that now, right? If Daylight does him that bad and Rock underperforms in this setting, right? He can easily say, you know what? I'm good on Rock. I'll just take Briz.
Hold on. You know what though? He already picking Rock to lose. He already said he got Daylight winning this battle. He said this out his own mouth.
Right. Listen.
So
he can predict that. He
still has Rock on his resume coming up. Is what I'm saying.
He can change his mind.
Nah, I doubt it.
He changed his mind. Listen,
he wouldn't have said 3-1. I mean, he wouldn't have said he had Daylight winning, and in the same breath, he'll take Rock. He's did the number.
Let me tell you something, man.
Oh, Geechee was the other one he said, and Geechee. He said Geechee.
Yeah, footage is a powerful thing.
Hollow and Tay Rock. Those are the four he said he want next. Hollow, Geechee. Yeah, that was the fourth. Geechee Yachty.
All right, we'll see. All right. Main event now. Loaded Lux versus Tsunami Surf. Balls in your court.
Layup. This is a real layup finger roll answer right here. Loaded Lux 3-zip.
3-zip.
You want to know why?
Go ahead.
What's to distract that man? First of all, has there been a Lux sighting? Has anybody seen Lux since they had their little sit down, face off last year?
Somebody might wanna you know what I'm saying, put an APB on that man. I don't know what happened. I don't know where that man is.
The mountains and fell on him or something. But I say 3-zip because of the fact that what's to stop him? He's in that.
We got a couple of serves. My fault, go ahead.
The way he's rehearsing his bars right now, his whole battle, is the way he's going to perform it. There's no stopping him. What's to stop him? Time. That's it. His +1 going to stop him by messing him up? Nah. His +1 might be Hollow. For real.
It might be.
So I got Lux 2-1, possibly 3-zip on this one, man. Surf my boy and all that, but I'm just keeping it real because of the fact that this is not the type of setting that I don't know, man. Surf gonna say some things though, but I just think Lux is gonna out-rap him. Same way how you feel Light is gonna out-rap Rock.
You know what?
They're pretty much the same. This is pretty much a mirror match of the last battle we just discussed.
You know what? Absolutely. You know, when you really break it down, it is a mirror match. You know what I'm saying? But to the 10th power. To the 10th power.
Yeah.
Beloved. Beloved. With all that being said, I feel like we had a discussion, right? Where
about what, bro?
I forgot what week it was, but it was a week where I was watching Primetime, and Shine was on there, and they was talking to Black and Beasley about the setting of NOME 10. And
Was that prime time, or was that when Surf and Shine had they alive?
no, it was prime time because it was talking about the setting of how it was gonna be similar to Lions Den at the time.
Okay.
But that's before everybody got sick and shit like that. You know what I mean? But now it's gonna be just.
So you're saying from what they said, that setting has been changed now from what they said on that primetime episode?
Everything is catered for Lux at this point.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is catered for Lux. You know, it's pretty much for Lux to win. You know. But with that being said,
what was more recent, Reed versus Surf, or
Reed versus Surf,
or the Hollow and okay,
Reed versus Surf,
the 2-on-2.
Reed versus Surf, because Reed versus Surf was at the end of the year.
Okay, and them was like
Rock,
October.
Yeah, the 2-on-2 was in the summertime.
Oh, that was before the Impact, the double. I mean, the Reloaded.
Man, Lux was scary. He was scary in that third round. I will say that. He was scary in that third round, right?
He's been in his cave since then.
He was scary in that third round.
He's been in his cave.
Before that third round, though. Before that third round. Because you said, we talk about...
what about before the third round? What about it?
We talk about what people have done. You know what I'm saying? Before that third round. Versus Verb. Verb.
Are you talking about the whole battle, or are you talking about the first and second round of the 2-on-2? See, that's
first and second round was good.
Because you said before the third round.
No, what I'm saying is that before the third round, meaning that I isolated the third round.
Did you hear that? Energy sold separately.
Well, you said the Great Hoodie sold separately?
No, he said energy sold separately.
Oh, yeah.
Energy sold separately. I got twerk bouncing to it. What? I got twerk in the background bouncing to it. Come on.
Listen, I was a fan of glitching Lux. I appreciate
this was all before the third.
That's a fact. That was the first. I think it's the first or the second. No, the glitching. The glitching was the first.
Second.
It was the second.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. He started glitching in the second. That's a fact. He started glitching in the second.
They went second.
That's right. And then the third round, they
did the Dolo.
Yeah.
The Great Hoodie did.
Looks scary. But I say that to say this: before that third round, and I'm not talking about like the first two rounds of that battle.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
I'm talking about in general. You know what I'm saying? Before that third round with Verb, he was good.
So what you say before that battle? Forget that.
Before that battle, Lux versus Verb, he was good. You know what I'm saying? Lux versus Arsenal, he wasn't that good. Lux versus
that in Jersey.
Yeah, the one in Jersey. Arsenal's retirement. You remember?
That's when he came dressed as the Chinese man, right?
Yes.
I mean the Kung Fu man.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Before that, Clips.
He must be coming with the antics too.
Yeah, he does. He that's where Daylight gets it from.
That's not where Daylight gets it from.
He'll tell you that, like, yo, I got my antic style from Lux. Lux brought the casket to the ring.
Don't listen to freaking Daylight. Daylight is the king troll. Shout out to his brother Bradley. I heard Bradley is his +1. You know who Bradley is?
No.
You ever seen Daylight when he's on Vlad TV?
Oh man,
that's his +1. But don't listen to him; he's a troll, man.
I say that to say this: I've yet to see Lux. Besides that, him in the third round. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I've seen a really, 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 really dope Lux. You know what I'm saying? You could look back and see
against Verb.
Nah, he was good against Verb. He was good against Verb, but he wasn't crazy.
Okay, you know what? He was good against in all his battles he had.
He was good. He was dope against Clips. He was dope against Clips. I will say that.
He lost that battle. To me, he lost that.
I agree. That's why I told people it was like that. But that battle is arguable. You know what I'm saying? I
You
gave
know
the
what?
battle to Clips.
Okay,
Some people give the battle to Lux.
And you
know
want
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
technical? All of them have been. Then if that's the case, debatable. That battle you said against Arsenal, debatable. Some people will say Lux won it.
So my point is,
Hollow. Some
if
people will say Lux won it.
yeah. So my point is saying like people are telling me that Lux is gonna get Surf out the building when Lux past battles for the most part have been close, debatable.
And that goes back to me saying the crowd throws him off here and there, and he has to be distracted and stuff. There is no distraction.
There was no crowd versus when he battled Arsenal. There was no crowd.
How there wasn't no crowd? How there wasn't no crowd? It was not no how. How that was
a crowd.
That was on UW, right? God?
That was in UW.
That was a
okay. There wasn't a lot of people to distract him there. I was there in person, but there wasn't a lot of people to distract him.
But did they? Yes, he gets thrown off guard. He was thrown off. It happens. It happens. There is none of that.
He wasn't thrown off when he battled Hollow, and there was 3 times more people there than when he battled Arsenal.
Which one was first?
The Hollow battle was first. Hollow battle was first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal happened after Clips, right? Right. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. Then after that was Verb, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the quality of your material is not depending on the crowd throwing you off. You wrote what you wrote before you got to that stage.
True indeed.
You understand?
Yep.
So that is kind of null and void in my eyes. So let me get to Surf. Surf, on the other hand,
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? He's known for making it close. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he has a high quality.
Of what? High quality of what?
Material. Okay. Versus Reed. All right, now we get versus Reed. He got crazy versus Reed.
And you know what's the crazy part about that? He got crazy. That battle is debatable. How about that?
Listen.
How about that? That battle is debatable.
I troll all the time.
That's his last battle too, right?
I troll with everybody from Philly because everybody from Philly, every person from Philly will tell you that Reed Dollars won. And I troll along with him. But the reality is
and say that he won too?
Clear. Surf won clear. I usually troll along with everybody from Philly because listen, that's my second home.
Second is debatable, geez.
Nah. It's not debatable. Okay. Line for line, bar for bar, it's not debatable.
Okay.
He won clear.
Okay.
But I digress. Before that, Geechee.
Good battle.
I felt like he won 30 clear. But people feel like Geechee, you know what I'm saying, you could leave room for argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Another debatable
battle. But I say that to say this. The sample size of better quality of battles favors Surf than Lux.
Surf needs that room gas too, geez.
Nah, not necessarily.
Okay.
Because not necessarily. I feel like if you take a crowd away, Surf will still be cooking. Because I feel like
so he can't do his slogan, is what you're saying? Because he does his slogan and the crowd goes crazy, and he steps up and let the crowd finish it for him.
Nah, he don't need that. He don't need that. He's gonna come to rap. He's gonna come to rap. Same way how Lux is gonna come to rap. Surf is gonna come to rap. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna be a good one. I honestly, I'm leaning it to Surf. Before that, I was leaning it to Lux. This is going to be a close one. But I just have a feeling that Surf is going to come there and pretty much unravel Lux. Which is interesting because I feel like Lux is going to, Lux is really going to.
How do you unravel?
No. I feel like Lux is going to come in there and break down Surf and what he does, the game bang, all that shit. Try to talk to Surf, but I feel like I feel like Surf is gonna shock everybody and come up with an angle and
Yo,
really talk to
how do I
Lux.
share this link? Somebody asked me to share, send them the link from Caffeine.
Oh, just
Click share and hit the. Okay, I got it right here. Yep,
I
yep, yep.
bet,
But
bet,
how do
bet,
you
bet.
unravel? How do you unravel Lux though?
Hmm.
How do you unravel?
I have an idea. But
Hey, Surf not listening. Nobody gonna get this message to
I
him
have an idea because
before this day is over.
I have an idea because I feel like I remember one time I seen Surf out there with the people protesting.
BLM facts.
Yeah, yeah.
You know why he did that though, right? He's promoting his album.
I didn't know that.
You know the vibes. I mean, make sure you kill me. Listen.
Yeah, just make sure you kill me. I didn't know he was promoting his album. I ain't see him with no flyers. I ain't see him with no.
Okay, let me rephrase
CDs.
that. That was all for that. He didn't do. You're right. He didn't have none of that stuff there you talking about. But all that stuff was in that. Put like this: after the album dropped, he ain't go out there. You ain't seen him out there doing it no more.
That's with a lot of people.
What do
There's
you
a
mean?
lot of people that I've seen that protested once that I know. You know what I'm saying? That's not even like battle rappers, just people in general. You know, they protested and then that was it. You know, so
Okay,
that's with a lot of people. But I see that to say this.
he's going to use that as
He
an
can
angle.
take that angle and say, well, you talk about black power, black power and all this stuff.
I
Where
agree.
were you?
I agree.
And if he packages that right, it can be damaging. You feel what I'm saying? That's one angle he could take.
And if Lux rebuttals that, or if he goes first and breaks that part down, man, listen, man, this could get ugly for Surf. 3-zip, 2-1.
Listen, it can. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it can't. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has been asking for Great Hoodie Lux for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
A long time. And if we get 3 rounds of that Great Hoodie, man, that was a sample of what we seen in Summer Impact. We're in for a treat, man. I just hope Surf is ready. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? I hope Surf is ready. I got Surf winning. You know what I'm saying?
What you got?
I got him 2-1. Debatable. First and second.